Welcome to today's journey through a colonial spring house, where timeless charm meets Ralph Lauren-inspired elegance. Join us as we explore vintage details, classic architecture, and the beauty of spring. If you love traditional design, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment below to share your thoughts. The front of the colonial spring house greets you with its graceful symmetry. White painted clapboard siding contrasts beautifully with navy blue shutters, while classic black lanterns frame the entrance. Lavender-lined gravel paths lead to the front door, and boxwood hedges perfectly shape the garden space. A closer look reveals the welcoming front porch, adorned with a comfortable porch swing and Ralph Lauren's iconic ticking stripes. Brass door knockers shine in the soft light, and forsythia wreaths add a burst of yellow. Greenery from potted plants creates a charming, timeless entrance. From the side, you can see the house's architectural balance, with ivy-clad windows and doors. Spring magnolias near the foundation bloom in delicate pinks. A trellis fence covered in roses leads to the garden gate. The air is filled with the fragrance of flowers. The windows add a classic touch, with shutters slightly ajar, soft linen curtains billowing inward. Terracotta pots on the windowsill hold hyacinths and herbs. A brass window latch glints in the light, completing this quintessentially colonial charm. The side garden path weaves through a tapestry of violets and lamb's ear. Antique wrought iron chairs rest beneath a trellis overflowing with clematis. The scene invites you to sit and enjoy the tranquility, surrounded by well-kept flower beds. At the back, twin chimneys rise above the soft cream siding, with French doors opening to a pristine backyard. The terrace, featuring vintage wicker furniture, overlooks a perfectly manicured lawn. Copper urns filled with spring flowers add bursts of color. The rear garden exudes rustic charm, with a stone fire pit surrounded by vintage chairs. Tall cedar trees form a natural backdrop. Wicker furniture, adorned with Ralph Lauren-inspired stripes, complements the serenity of the outdoor space, offering a cozy retreat. A secluded corner of the garden features a rustic wooden fence, guiding you past flowering raised beds. The archway covered in roses is an enchanting detail, while the handcrafted trellis brings out the natural beauty of the space. The light dances on the stone paths. Stone walls lead you to the back entrance, with creeping ivy and an antique iron gate. The soft moss covers the brick steps, and brass lanterns cast a gentle glow. Snowdrops and crocuses line the path, creating a colorful spring display. Behind the house stands a classic American barn, painted red with white trim. The barn doors are open, revealing vintage farm tools and a small vegetable garden. The rustic charm of the barn's weathered wood speaks to the home's timeless quality. The spring house, made of fieldstone, rests in a corner of the yard. Ivy creeps over its walls, and the small wooden door opens to reveal a rustic interior. The stone path to the entrance is bordered with bright daffodils and tulips, symbolizing spring's arrival. A vintage stone well sits in the front yard, surrounded by lush lavender. The well's weathered stone is softened by the spring growth, while a bench beneath the dogwood tree offers a peaceful spot to reflect. Fresh violets and primroses bloom around the well. A sweeping view from above showcases the sprawling lawn, dotted with vibrant flowers. The brick paths crisscross through the garden, leading to hidden nooks. Rose bushes climb over fences and bird baths offer places for birds to gather, completing this serene landscape. On the back porch, the warm spring sun bathes the rustic wooden floor. Ralph Lauren-inspired wicker chairs are arranged with striped cushions, inviting relaxation. A weathered table adorned with floral linens holds a mason jar of spring blooms, completing this peaceful retreat. The garden's rear terrace features a cozy seating area with soft striped cushions. The flagstone floor is surrounded by creeping thyme and lavender, with a stone fire pit in the center. The peaceful ambience of the space invites long afternoons of relaxation. The back lawn extends toward a small pond with a wooden dock. Tall grasses and wildflowers sway by the water's edge, while an old wooden canoe rests nearby. The serenity of the pond reflects the surrounding spring beauty, completing the tranquil landscape. In another garden nook, a wooden bench sits beneath a flowering cherry tree. The moss-covered stone edging frames a small herb garden, where fresh rosemary and thyme grow. The soft spring sun filters through the leaves, casting gentle shadows over the space. The vintage garden shed, painted colonial blue, sits near the barn. Its wooden texture blends seamlessly with the surrounding landscape, while a small vegetable garden thrives beside it. The rustic charm of the shed evokes a timeless connection to nature and tradition. The colonial-style spring house is nestled into the landscape, with its stone exterior and simple wooden door. Ivy wraps around the walls while a path of stone leads to the entrance. Bright daffodils and tulips line the edges, adding color to this quiet retreat. The colonial property's back entrance showcases a perfect blend of vintage charm and functionality. The well-maintained brick path leads to a small garden gate, surrounded by flowering bushes and neatly trimmed hedges. The soft, golden hour light enhances the scene. Thank you for exploring the colonial spring house with us today. From the classic architecture to the springtime garden, we hope you're inspired by the vintage elegance. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, subscribe for more, and leave a comment telling us your favorite part.